Hello! What's up, everybody? Welcome in. For those of you that don't know me, I am the Guardian Oracle 33. Thank you, everybody, for being here. How is everybody doing? What's up, Jason? Toodaloo! Toot mother truckin' Lou. Hopefully you guys have been good. Life's been happening over here, so I am glad to be back. I was guided to do a collective message today. And this evening we'll follow up with the air and the earth signs for that segment we had. How is everybody doing? Jerry, sir? Good, sir? The good Samaritan is not you. Hello, Jay, Ashani. I probably botched that. I'm so sorry. Emma, what's up? Alicia, yes, gorgeous Casey, love and light, blessings to you all. Thanks for being here. Wade, what is up? How's Arizona? Everybody's weather changing? Guys, can you hear me? How's my sound check? I think I'm going to take my glasses off so I can use my telekinesis throughout this read. It interferes and blocks. Manuel, what's up? The Art of Pain. Yes, we can hear you. Outstanding. Okay, so we're going to do a collective read. And this message, Holy Spirit, holy angels of the highest bright light, thank you for this beautiful collective that is here. Those that are listening when I'm filming this, or I'm live, or if you're listening to after, know that everything is always, I'm hearing congruent. And this is a message of growth. As the Ace of Cups comes out, this is a message of growth. And accolades, I'm hearing. Archangel Michael, I ask that you guard the gates as I channel these messages. Thank you, benevolent beings. Ascended masters, beautiful souls, to and fro, here and there, welcome in. And we just call on the light. And then as I read, if you guys, just want to make an intention with yourself just to connect, ask for the signs and the synchronicities. For some of you, this is just going to be something that I'm hearing weighs heavy on the heart, and I could just feel a shift in my heart chakra as I was saying that. Oh, it's cute.
It's a big one.
Go put him with his family.
His family's dead.
His family's not dead.
It's here.
You gotta keep digging in there. He's got more.
Got more?
Yeah, they're just in there hiding.
Mama.
What?
Can you hold this one? This one is clean.
Here, just put him over. Just put him right here. In the little house. Like I said, life is happening. All right. Cooper found an earthworm, and she wanted me to hang on to it for her while she dug for the rest of the family down in the mud. But we built it a little bark house, so it can't really go anywhere. No, not really. Alright, I am an intuitive reader. I am a psychic medium. You can connect with me through a frequency and a vibration which is shared. Thank you guys for being here. Let's just get to the point, huh, Spirit? Enough of the yapping. I really do appreciate each and every one of you, and I'm really glad, thank you Jason, I'll pin that you guys are all here. So this is a message. There's somebody here who's looking very deeply into their own being and their experiences that they are experiencing at this time. And I would say it's another awakening that somebody is going through here. What, honey? Con, don't eat her worm. Con, come here. Come on. Don't eat her worm. Get on. Get. So, watch, just see what we have. What, darling? I'm momming it 24/7 over here. It's what we do. We're the guides for these little guys. What, honey? Con, get out and leave her worm alone. I was hearing spirit animals too before I got on here, so that could be a thing. Faith in the freedom. Okay, and then we've got sacred moment. Seize the sacred moments to experience precious revelations in life. Sacred, precious revelations here. It's like that come to Jesus moment. It's that feeling that somebody's standing right behind you. Though nobody's there, but you swear you feel this presence, this energy, this frequency. Some of you have come too far now. I'm hearing you've come too far, and there's no really, yes, looking back, but there's no going back. This is about an awakening. This is about a soul retrieval, somebody's soul song. The enlightenment within the body, not only as it is within the mind, but even down to the molecular cellular regeneration. I'm hearing quantum physics. It's awakening a lot of... I'm looking at this picture and there's just, it's like they're healing. The body is healing. The body is advancing. The body is able to take on more light at this time. Herman, what's up, brother? What's up, brother from another mother? You know, this is about, you know, there's a bar, there's a standard here. There is forward movement, and there's something very mystical that somebody here has been experiencing. This is within the psyche, but this is also, you're seeing it. It's, some of you might feel like you're going crazy, you know? Crazy in a sense, release the past. And maybe that is what this is, this healing within the body is releasing those parts of us that I'm hearing it was just a story. It was just a story. Out of 5 acres, you guys got to come wrestle under my feet? You've got to be kidding me. Hey, come over here and have a wrestle, huh? Set pass free. Get him, Reba. Get Toto. Get Toto. Get him. Get him. What? You guys wanted to wrestle a minute ago, now you don't.
He's a baby.
Oh,
He's a baby.
my gosh. Ow, you little shit. Stay back.
He found me.
I don't know. Go put him over there with the hop hops. The hop hops will take care of him. The froggies will take care of him. It's scary. It's scary. It's so sacred. You know, we have all these encounters within our own being, right? As we start to awaken what we feel like the trajectory of our journey is, or why certain things have played out or happened the way they are within our awakening, or, you know, to not just people around us. This is beyond this. This goes beyond projecting anything onto anybody. This is, I'm talking to somebody who is experiencing themselves through other people on a very profound level. And it's not just yourself. It's what you're connected to. It's this energy. It's these rays of light. But in order, it's like there is something, a dredge. I'm hearing a dredge from the past, you know, and it's like that. It goes beyond lack mentality. It's the programming of which we like, shit like that is impossible, right? You can't see things like, you know, very magical things. If this story is for you, you'll understand. There's not words for it. It's really hard when you start to experience things within your spirituality and there's not a terminology to put on it, because the human brain wants us, Rita, really? Wants us to just stay, you know, it's programmed to what it knows, words. That's why the emotional body is equally just as important, because you start to take the emotions, right, as you're healing the emotional body and letting go of things of the past. You know, you're having these sacred moments with your spirit guides, with yourself, on very deep, profound levels. You're raising the bar for the society and those who will follow, behind you. It's opening gates. There's a very deep healing light. I'm seeing the council out here, and I'm also seeing green Tara, the healing light, wellness unfolding, knowing that healing is a journey. So there is lots of deep looks that we are having here. And it's not as far and as deep as we think it is, you know. It's much simpler, I'm hearing. It's much simpler. We as humans have a tendency, but it's also so, I see a holy union with Ram and Siddha. Soulmate connection, romantic opportunity. Okay, so you could be having this connection with somebody, I heard a significant other. It could be just very close family members or close people, but you're starting to question, like, have you guys been awakened this whole time? Like, were you awakened to everything? Was I just like the third wheel? You know what I mean? Let's just say everybody can hear each other's thoughts, right? And some people can't. I don't know if I would call it a gift, but yes, that way of communicating with others. And there's new barriers and walls that are being broken down at this time, you know, but it feels like you could be going between practicality and logic, and it's like breaking this mold that's within your mind. It's breaking this what pain was, what it felt like, why you went through it. Where do they really go? For those of you that are mediums, you're so connected. For those of you, I'm hearing a theorist, somebody who has great theories, you know. I heard very prominent in the details. So, let's take a look at what's going on here on the energy. Let's see what this energy looks like for the collective. Wow, I was going to say forged right out. Forge a new path. When you make a new choice, you create new results. Let go of old patterns and remember the power of possibility. You are fully supported. And hey, this doesn't even belong in this deck, but maybe it does. This is talking about the gift of scrying. You are being called to explore looking into a reflective surface to tune in to the message of spirits and the universe. A whole new world, a magic place you've never been. One of a kind. For the moment you emerged into this world, you had an extraordinary talent. You understand starlight, animal voices, and all things magical. Wow. See, and that's what this is, and it's almost like, I think you spend so much time with yourself, for some of you, or you could be around other people, but it's with you. You know what I mean? Within your own being, your mind. I'm talking to somebody, you could call it escapism, right? But it's this complete connection that you're having with, you know, the Holy Spirit, this light, and light holds intelligence. Light holds intelligence. When you give yourself freely, you expand your energy. Riding bikes could be prominent as well. Good morning. Are you done with your nap? Soul awakening. You are quite irresistible when your mind and heart pulse in the same rhythm. Why spend your days fighting yourself? You have better things to do. Receiving it all. You deserve to receive abundance at full capacity. Believe in your worth and trust that the universe is ready to deliver all that you desire. Open up. Okay. So you're communicating with the universe here. You're asking the universe, show me why I've gone through these things. Hi, Cindy. What's up? Carlos. Hello. Hello, beautiful starlight sister. Starlight. Soul light. All of a sudden, it just got really busy where I'm at. Started feeling distracted, having a hard time pushing a message out. Everybody and their dogs out. So let's look at what's bringing this sacred moment. Okay, this is a revelation that's coming in. So I want to look at what level are we experiencing. I see the beginning here. There's still time to adjust or start over. Feel life flowing freely through your being. All your wishes can come true in the creative potential of a new beginning. Creative potential, and it feels like so you're working towards that. I do see spiritual gifts out here. As far as abilities, and it's I heard tune in. Just tune into it. You're tuning in. You know, being able to turn trials into opportunities. Okay, so what's this stuck point here? You know, what's this faith over freedom? Because it feels like freedom is prominent here. There's something about the soul wanting to be set free. There's something about it, this expression of who you truly are, and it feels like perhaps maybe even that at times is masked. You know, I'm looking up and I'm seeing the moon, and it's masked in illusions, right? Because our own fears, if you have two people look at a crime scene, two people could see two different things based off of their emotional, physical reaction to that traumatic event, right? Eyewitness statements, and they change after the fact, or you start to remember other things. So I think that that's been a blockage here. Maybe you are starting to understand or remember things, or specific moments or conversations that you once shared, and now they're starting to align. You're starting to be able to, I want to say put them in their place, but I also heard the word segregate from the illusion of what was fear-based and what is a truth. And I will say somebody's had a great awakening through fear. Fear has been the number one, fear mongrel has been the number one thing that has pushed you to awaken. Finding your sense of self, your moral compass, your engagement, just on a much deeper, profound level. Ooh, did you get? That chair's all wet, baby. It got wet from the sprinklers last night. It didn't dry out. Go play with Sissy. Go cook those. Are you going to go cook that salad? You're going to go cook that salad in your house? Oh, girl, go cook it up. Ellison came and picked you guys salad so you guys can fry it up. Got some fried green beans. Go cook it.
The bus take that one.
Oh, my God.
He's dead.
Oh, no.
To be still him.
Oh. Take this and go cook up. Get some pine cones. Can you go start us some dinner?
Oh, yeah.
In your tree house?
Look. We're gonna get
Ellie! All right, blockage. Let's look at this. Let's take a look deeper, because there's a very sacred moment here. I just want to emphasize and reiterate the sacredity of these moments that are coming back into fruition, I heard. Back into this realm. Got two cards that come out. Okay, so this is going to be very, very prominent for somebody here. This is about being an achiever and accomplishing things, but this time it's about accomplishing them in a different way. This is an accomplishment within your own being, a place that you have taken yourself with your guides, with your belief system, and allowed other systems around you to fall to the wayside. Do you know how scary that is, to awaken to the things that you've been taught and realize you feel crazy? You feel anybody, it doesn't matter who it is, you could put any person and start and show them truth, and some people will go into anaphylactic shock because they wouldn't be able to, this brain up here and what it's been programmed to see only know certain things as that's bad, that's scary, and it would be, I'm hearing a truth seeker. Okay, a truth seeker. I missed you, Carol, Herman, thank you guys for being in here. So we have a near-death experience that could be holding somebody back here. There could be something pertaining to or around a near-death experience that is coming back through, or that is being picked up on again, or was a very sacred moment for somebody. I heard mind-altering moment, and it's like release the past, okay? So I'm not really sure what that is, so let's look at this. You know, this is very philosophical faith. based energy out here. And that has driven you to a point of no recognition. And it's almost like when you don't identify with anything. And I'm just talking about on the soul level of your experiences, the things you've been through, those that you love. You can feel so disassociated from it. And it's one of the most scary feelings in my experience, to feel disassociated and disconnected from love itself or from others within the world. Like, look at this world. You can see all of these lights, that are connected, or some that shine brighter than others. They're the connection that we have, and these are safe harbors for give me my cards, please. The gift, receive, Holy Grail code number 44. The name Lauren could be prominent here. Go play, please. I see Mystic out here too with the Hermit, and it's like really isolated energy. So this near-death experience comes out. Are you okay, Cooper? Girl, how many diggers are you gonna take? She got herself a black eye. She was in one of those fold-up chairs at Grandma's house, and she came off the side of it, and it folded up, and she got a nice little shiner on her eye. Haven't we all had a nice little shiner? I remember when I was a kid, I always had a splint on, or a walking boot, or, an ace bandage wrapped around something that I'd broken or fell out of the tree from, or, yeah, poor baby. She's so tough. Okay, so here we're talking about an astral experience, so out-of-body experience, near-death experience. So you have either experienced something so profound, because this is what this sacred... Honey, go play, please. This is... Can you hold this rock? Can you go bury it in the dirt? Can you go bury it? This profound mystical experience, and I said it's like somebody's wanting to remap. I want to say remap, and relapse came out. Maybe that was a sacred moment for somebody when they did relapse, or some sort of relapsing, going back and doing something again that perhaps you didn't anticipate doing in some ways, and this has created some sort of an awakened aspect of your own self. I'm hearing molecular cell regeneration, but it's like all the neurons, neutrons. I can see a bunch of static electricity going off throughout the cells and the neurological system, I'm hearing. So we're talking about awakening. I'm talking about a rewiring. Joe Dispenza has a series. It's called Rewired, for those of you that are interested in, those of you. I just heard Antichrist. I heard Buddhist monk. So maybe your channel. Maybe you're just trying to clear your channel out and to understand things on a different level now, or you are being able to do that. There could be something here that is it makes you so happy. It makes you so happy, though yet you could feel very alone. You know what I mean? You've choosing your own path, and you don't get to this point of choosing a path or taking the action. There's cycles within everything, and it's like maybe in the past there was a path that you didn't, that you repeatedly chose over and over again. No matter how many plans you've made, it always led back to this. And the swords represent the psyche, the mind. So I feel like somebody has a lot of pain in their head, pain in their mind. I'm talking to somebody who's a warrior, somebody who is a fighter, somebody who fights for their freedom, who's fought for their freedom, for where they've had to stand, whether this was just within boundaries and barriers of their own self, or allowing those parts of themselves to fall away, and understand that at the core of everything there's you. So our responses and our precognition and our beliefs have played a very big role, those cycles and those patterns that have a tendency to repeat because they're learned. They're learned behaviors. And it only takes 21 days, 3 Mondays, to start a new behavior, for something to become set in stone. So it could be for the betterment or lack thereof. You know, there is planning here. I do see law enforcement out here with a lawmaker and a judge. So for some of you, something that could be a turning point is this court case that you're up against right now at this time. In whatever way, that could be very painful for the mind at this time. They want you to create new results within your mind by thinking of it, thinking of this. There are very unfortunate events that happen. There are a lot of injustices that are suffered. They're asking you to release this way of thinking. You have spent so much time alone where those little birdies have become pterodactyls. I mean, let's talk about the rabbit holes we've been down here. Huh? You know, the depths of our own selves, which we have roamed, right? And this is with other spirits, whether it's through alcohol, drugs, sex, euphoria, wanting to feel that euphoria, you know, because it's that freest feeling that you have. And I can feel my heart chakra want to just burst right open right now, because it's like the creative energy comes back online. Anybody who's ever done something for the first time and it's so good, you're like, whoa, that was amazing. It takes you to this new state of mind, state of existence. So this outer body experience, this past life review, maybe perhaps you feel like you're going through. For some of you, maybe you feel like this lifetime is your past life review, that you are encountering all people from many timelines on this main timeline of existence, and you're having to pick and choose yourself to navigate to your own sacredity, right? As much as we want to put our experience in other people's hands, we have to remember it's something that we're experiencing within ourselves. All right? It happens within, and it starts to show up in the world around us. There's, you know, a lot of nights that we don't speak to others about what we've experienced or how our mind feels or the things that we go through. And we sit with them. We sit with the Holy Spirit. We sit with our guides. We sit with those deeper parts of ourselves. And try to make sense of it all. And some days we do a good job, and some days, you know, it's easier just to forget. But I'm talking to somebody, like I said, who's a warrior, who is choosing to allow ships to sail. You know, maybe you're somebody who puts a lot of weight into what other people say or how they've thought about you, or how, you know, wanting to make the right decision for the best outcome of all, you know. But I think when you're connected to yourself, you already naturally do that, because I'm talking to somebody who is made of a beautiful, a brilliant energy, a brilliant soul, a brilliant mind, you know, and it's just that connection alone has had such a profound experience on not just what you've gone through internally, within your own sacred space, within your own heart, within your own mind, as you're driving your car, you're working a job where your mind escapes to, and you feel these things, and you know, it's really beautiful. It is really beautiful. Yeah, I am a coffee drinker, and you know what? Coffee sounds so good right now. Iced coffee. Hi, Tammy. Tammy Sloan. Why does that sound so familiar? Hi, sister. How are you? God bless you and your family. I do watch your videos on the chats. I am grateful for them. I listen to them. God bless you and your family. Thank you so much. What up, Hot Solstice? Thank you, Tammy. I appreciate that. How do you get your coffee? From the store. I make it. Put it in a cup and I have it. Where have I been? I have been lifing it, girl. I have been lifing it. Remodeling, working on other things. For those of you that don't know, I'm also a general contractor, a builder, a mom of 5 wonderful children. So I'm busy. I have been busy, and I have been going through my own awakening. I've been just sticking it to the man, you know. I have not been on. No, I haven't been on for a while. Beautiful quotes. Thank you for the message. Thank you. Appreciate that. I don't know why that made me laugh so hard. What, Monty? I love your daughter's outfit, her dress, her boots. Yeah. Cooper's hilarious. She gets herself dressed. She is very bright girl. She's so smart. I can't believe she's already going to be 4 this next year. It's crazy. Okay, so martial arts could be prominent here too. So there's been a blockage here because I see this planning stage, and I see now we're at the stage of taking some sort of action, and I'm seeing the magician not once but twice. So I wonder what this is, as far as I'm hearing starlight, star bright. I wish on the first star I see tonight. The lovers. So this awakening is coming about on a profound level for multiple purposes within your being. I think a lot of this this awakening, I'm going to dig a little bit deeper on here, is trying to get you to pursue your happiness above all things. And your happiness is not selfishness. The happiness, the freedom, what your expression is. You're a gift to this world in whatever way that you feel passionate in doing so. If you already have a heart for God, if you have a heart for other people, for seeing the best, for seeing, we know that it's not all cupcakes and fucking rainbows, right? I hope God sends all of you strong people who can go through hard things with you, who can bend and not break. And when they do break, they're able to, just evolve alongside you in many ways. And I hope that any of you who have had these profound experiences in relationships with other people who really pushed you along your awakening or pushed you to that point where you started to experience these things, they're very special people and they're in your life for a reason. They're very special and they have helped you along this path more than you will ever know. Some of you have some really good friends who have seen you be in this state, who have seen you be hurt and down. Tarot and these channels, a lot of the time it's who's out to get you, la-di-da-di-da, but very rarely, we're assholes. We do fucked up shit ourselves. We're not always the best people. And, a lot of the, now that we've grown and evolved, yeah, but how many relationships have we stifled out on account of not being accountable or lying or stealing or being trickery or in whatever way, or just not being complete with a person, or being broken yourself and giving somebody else a half version of you. Even within that is its own deceit, and that's why they say, I think to truly love yourself is how you're able to love another, because you can only love another to the level at which you love yourself and care for yourself. There's a lot of synchronicities that are on their way back around, and it is a very beautiful gift to have those other souls that are walking beside you now. You may not recognize them, their face, you know them as they are and how you've met them in this lifetime, but no, you've existed for eons together, and you have to remember we are playing a role to push each other here, to push each other to find ourselves, and to share that experience. When you can laugh with another, or you can feel joyous about it, it's phenomenal. It's one of the best moments in my life have been, just with those that I thought had completely, and have abandoned me and have betrayed me and have fucked me over. There's some of my deepest gratitudes that I have. Thank God for those people who didn't take my shit or push me to the level of growing the fuck up, or to where I would stand up for myself, or I would say something and put myself to speak up, and to start have boundaries. A lot of us, we love so much that even that too, not having healthy boundaries in that way. No is a complete sentence. I just heard that. No is a complete sentence. So there's the soul awakening here. I keep seeing, let's go here. So what's pushing you forward on this awakening right now? What's pushing you the most? What's pushing you the most? Soul gifts and training. It's time to step up. Oh, wow. You're moving forward. You're moving forward. You're going to be able to accept the help, and this doesn't have to be in the physical realm as far as help goes. You have a lot of spirit guides. You have a lot of light, a lot of loving energies that are always working with you. For some of you, you understand that on a much deeper level than most will ever understand. You're gifted with sight. You're gifted with the love of just. It's almost like I'm talking to somebody who doesn't mind going through hard shit. You know, you can go through the hardest things. You don't let it stifle you to where this is going to be the last hard thing you go through. It's like you push through it and you get through it. Now you get tattered and torn, and there's bits and pieces of you that have been scattered about emotionally, perhaps. And that's a lot of the time is you have to think about, if you're somebody who's been going through dramatic changes, think about how fast your timeline is shifting. You know, how much more ascension or navigating new paths or routes to be able to create change or experience a new level of yourself through other, it doesn't always have to be a trial or tribulation, something that pushes you, like jumping off the edge of a cliff and parasailing for the first time. It's scary as shit. You might die. It's like facing death, right? Knowing that you're giving your life to do something exciting, and when you do it, it does. Hey, don't scream. Ellison, can you ask for it? Ellison, can I please have my hat? Here, she's giving it. She's giving it back to you. What? Ellison. Cooper, what fell out of your hat? What? Ellison, leave her hat alone. Oh my gosh, she's so funny. Cooper had her hat on. Ellison took her hat off of her. And then Ellison took it off and gave it back to her. Well, inside, I seen a card fall out. It's one of my cards. And when I first pulled out, it's the Mystical Martian deck. It's this big old card right here. And she goes, Mom, it's the sign, the element of water. And she goes, look, it's a mermaid. Hey, can I have that card? I need it for my deck. I don't want it to get broken. Hold on to it. Is dinner almost done?
No.
It's not? Yeah. She said, Mom, it's a mermaid. She goes, wait, why isn't she swimming fast? I'm like, because she's just down there absorbing all of it, enjoying it. No, get out of my chair. This is the captain's chair. There's only one captain. There's only one captain. Listen here, crewmate. Go tend the sheep, huh? Go play. Go play. I love you. Go play. Go get Con's getting that squirrel. Con, what does Con have? Go get him. He's gonna go get your kitty. He's got your kitty. Go look. Your kitty's back there. Con's gonna go look. Go see. Where's that kitty cat? Oh, E.G. Con. E.G. Con, be nice. Little turd. All right. It's like being the hero of your own story. It's this moving forward. It is. It's finally stepping up to the plate. It's realizing that you don't always have to do all things alone, because now you feel this backing and this support, right, of your team, your spiritual team that comes through. And they're coming through you. They're working through you. You are the speech, you are the voice, you are the touch, the taste, the feel. You are the senses, right? And those are being elevated at this time. That's why this feels so sacred. And it's so sacred that almost you don't have words for it. You are experiencing these, whether it is this out-of-body experience or this very profound psychic ability that is evolving within your state of being. They do grow up so fast. They're amazing. I know. She's going to be 2 on the 15th. It's crazy. Yeah. All right. I was just thinking about her. It's been a year now, on the 7th, since her dad was murdered, her biological father. And I think I moved through that quite well, considering, you know, I think a lot of us, through that time, I ended up moving, and I went through a lot. I went through a divorce. Like I said, for those of you that don't know me, I lost my husband, who's my best friend. We ended up getting divorced over the grief of it, and it was a shitty situation. It really sucked. And since then, I have my best friend back in my life, who's also the father, stepped up to be the father for these two girls here. And is my best friend. He's one of the people that I'd like to stab on a daily basis sometimes. But I mean, when we get into it, he's one of the people that pushed me into awakening, So when I'm talking about gratitude for good friendships, I understand that on such a profound level, especially going through things at very trying times. You do see who your friends are. Those that will push you, those that will stand for you, and it might not always be the way that you're perceiving it or seeing it, but nonetheless that they are, and that they are cheering for you, and that they are they're helping, they're standing by you as you grow. Those are good friends. So if you're lucky enough to have those sorts of relationships in your life, honor that. Do you want a high pop?
Yeah.
You want me to go get you and Sissy a high pop?
Yeah.
They call lollipops high pops.
I want a high five.
You want a high pop? Should I go? Okay, I'll go get him and I'll bring him out. All right, high pop break. Thank you. You speak out what I have experienced over the last 3 or 4 days. So true. I'm glad you got your friend back. Thank you. Yeah, it's beautiful. I will say, if you're going through hard things and you think that God has forsaken you on any level, I promise you, I've been to the bottom of the barrel so many levels. You're not forsaken. Those are seeds in places that you've planted beautiful things. How you're moving through it says so much about you. It's not about being strong. It's about feeling. It's about knowing it's okay to cry. It's okay to break down. Damn it, shit hurts sometimes. Sometimes our hearts hurt. They're heavy. We feel others. We feel lack. We feel loss. We feel grief. And as we experience the more loss and grief, we learn to harbor the friendships that we have as a safe haven and a home for our own hearts, and how magical and beautiful and how much we should cherish them, because we have lost other good friends. So we live through that experience of sharing that with others. What up, Ryan? Crossed my mind. You were arriving. Well, I'm here, friend. Okay, I gotta go get these two little girls high pops. Let's go get a high pop.
Yeah.
Let's get a high pop.
Yeah. High five.
Okay, I'll go get them. Ellison, go to your treehouse with Sissy. I'm gonna go get you high pop. Go get up another cooker. I'll bring it to you.
Okay.
Okay, 2 high pops coming up. You want the orange one?
Yeah.
One for Ellie. Delivery service. High pop delivery. Don't ask me what I'm wearing today, by the way. Hey! 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 Con. They love the channel. Everybody loves the channel. Kids like to come over here. Dogs, they got 5 acres, and the dogs will sit over here under my feet and wrestle.
Come on, Eddie. You're high five.
The peaks and valleys of life. I love watching dogs wrestle. You do, Tony? What's up, dude?
Come on, Daddy.
Yeah, the dogs watch over all those.
Mommy,
Yeah, the little guardian dogs.
I'm gonna go fast. I'm gonna go
You're gonna go fast on the slide? You better be careful. Okay. Being guided to get some channeled messages. Sacred moments. Alright, and releasing the past here.
That's me.
Galactic Federation. Come with a tall order, my dear. I heard. Alright, deep thinker tied to the Akashic gifts. Okay, I'm watching. Woohoo! I made it to the other side now, and I feel like, really, that could be on not just the other side. Okay, I'm watching. Oh, she's gonna send your hat down the slide. It's just like the other side of a reality, the other side of a way of living or existing, or the way that things have been. It's like, trust me, all these things that you have been acquiring, it is like Mr. Miyagi of life, right? Wax on, wax off. And he gets pissed. He's like, Mr. Miyagi, you only got me out here cleaning all your stuff, bro. I'm trying to learn some freaking karate. And nonetheless, all that time of working, and he's going through other things in his life, and he's getting his ass kicked out, in life, and he's learned, without even knowing it, all the crucial skills that he needed along the way. He just wasn't said, hey, these are crucial skills you need. You're part of a special intelligence operation, and we're simultaneously using you in certain ways. Nobody's going to tell you that, because then you wouldn't be authentic. You wouldn't be able to deliver the message and just be yourself, right? So there is something within that. It's understanding that your path has been forged in such a way that that best suits who you are, your passions, and your abilities, I'm jealous about the vape that just made them illegal. Really? Dude, I'd be pissed. Oh, I'm wearing pajamas. I'm just got a pair of soccer shorts on, but I've got my fucking... Can you see my work boots? I don't know. I've got a lot going on over here. Ankle socks halfway around my heel. Kids are crying for mom. Your abundance is in your strong faith for humanity. I see a car accident out here, and I see loving and caring soul that is here to help, healing the body, the mind, the soul. Those are beautiful channel messages to come out. So we're talking about these sacred moments. And Akashically, I think you have experienced many different things in this lifetime that you already have experienced, or with others that you have previously experienced them with. It's like they're playing the same role as well. It's almost like it's an advancement of it. The same play in a way. I feel like there's different guides this time, or other speakers, or other people that are helping you, whether this is spiritually or in the physical realm. But a few things have been altered in as far as leadership goes. It feels like that's created a change for those of you that have gotten new spirit guides as you've advanced. The reason we would get new spirit guides is because other spirit guides are more equipped to help us with specific things. Now that all this change has happened, and to pick up on our path, there's other spirit guides that are more equipped with that sort of energy or intelligence or communications in whatever way that would propel you in a more beneficial right, the right leadership and the right guidance, especially based off of your soul expression and who and how you are in this lifetime, characteristics, and how you are evolving. So congratulations for those of you who have been putting in so much work on all of these thoughts, feelings, emotions, and are seeing it as sacred moments that have happened within your life. Being able to take the loss, the grief, and the sadness and turn that into healing, and to accept help, and to communicate with others, and to be able to move forward. It's not about having to move on, but it is about moving forward in life. I think I hear a school bus. Your brothers are here. Let's see if that school bus comes around the corner. You think it's going to be the school bus?
Yeah.
You poor little shiner.
Mommy,
Oh, thank you.
it's for you.
You brought me an emerald green jewel. You're so special. I love you. What is it? School bus.
Super.
Danny Cashino's here. Actually, Ringo's not. Ringo's at football practice. Thanks for taking your precious energy time for us. Thank you. I appreciate that. Mr. Patrick's yelling at kids on the bus. Well, I know it's not my son because he just got dropped off. Most of the time it's Ringo. Ringo's been kicked off the bus so many times for just being a little a-hole. I'm sure when Mr. Patrick found out we moved back over here and that he's back on his bus list, he's like, son of a bitch, not Ringo. He likes to rage bait. What it do, girl? Oh my gosh, Ringo is on my channel right now. What's up, Ringo? Was that Mr. Patrick was just chewing butt. Speaking of the devil. Ringo! Ringo's always up to no good. For some good reason or another. Hello, cheerio, Chaos Witch. Alright, let's see. So we're talking about these sacred moments, right? This deep intellect that has arisen from within you, or your mind, or this galactic, very starseed-like energy that is arising within your physical vessel. I said there is a lot of healing out here within the sacred moment. I feel like somebody is going to have some sort of miraculous healing. Con, leave her alone. Oh, he just wants to lick your eye. He wants to make it better. If you really look close, you can see all the vessels and the veins and stuff. So it does really feel like structurally within the body, things are transitioning in whatever way that means, to be able to set something free, or I think somebody here has very big ideas about the reality that they live in that a lot of other people don't see and they haven't shared with anybody at this time. It's something sacred that they've kept within themselves, though, that they do and are aware that they are experiencing these very, I wouldn't call them, you could call them paranormal, communicating with animals, communicating with birds, being able to summons the wind to blow, if you will, right? And I'm not into the witchcraft and all that. For those of you who know me, I don't do any of that. I more or less, I talk to the other side as a medium. Those are a lot of my friends, right? I have a lot of amazing communications. Going to Walmart, there's always somebody, other guides that are around other people, or, passed on loved ones that want to send a message. If you feel guided to speak to somebody, allow the message to come out, and just, even if you feel like they just need a hug. A lot of you are working through and obtaining this onset of a more profound experience in your mediumship abilities. It is very important that you allow it to blossom and to bloom. There could be, somebody here in some way has shut off that ability due to fear or some sort of chastising in the past. I really think that you've always been on the path you have been destined to be on. Even through your curves and your turns, it was beautifully formed and shaped for the being that you are and the magnificence that you hold within your own being. You have the ability to reach into the depths of people's hearts, souls, and to shift something just by being who you are. It's the smallest conversations, it's your laugh, it's just your goofiness, or the way that you're smart ass, or you have something to say. You're very wise, and even if you are, you joke around, you really do have a deep love for humanity and for many that you feel are hurting. It's a gift, and it is, it sucks too. It sucks when you can feel everybody else around you in that way, and that the healing that they need comes from within, facing their own selves. I'm talking to somebody, you could be being worked with somebody who's quite magical in whatever way that means, but there is a very mystical psychic energy that surrounds you that is extraordinarily profound and quite moving, not just for yourself but for the collective, for these universal energies that you are seeding. You're doing a magnificent job. We couldn't be prouder, we couldn't be any more proud of the leaps and bounds that you've made through your hard times, and you've got Atlantis out here. Keep the big vision, stay in alignment as you grow. Okay, so staying in alignment would be, right? What puts us on our awakening is getting to know our own selves. What makes us tick, ways of a past, ways that we don't want to be, experiencing these new aspects of ourselves, staying true with ourselves, communicating with yourself, right? We all do it in the day, throughout the day in our head. It's being kind, and it's allowing that higher voice of wisdom to seed through as well. When you hear that gentle nudge or the voice that says all is well, you need to believe and trust that, and to allow not just to hear it, but to feel the physical sensation too of your guides and other energies. Okay, it could come off as goosebumps, tears, overwhelming emotions, extreme happiness, certain smells. You've got the well springs, and this is talking about taking a breath. What your body is, feeding your body the nutrients and the foods that it's needing at this time. Somebody here has been like very, very thirsty, the water. It's like almost like your body can't get enough water. And it's funny as I say that, the water card comes out. Ride the waves, life lessons, growth. You will get through this. And I love how these cards are just coming out, reiterating the sacred moments that you've had with yourself. And most of the, just like in that song, the broken hallelujah. It's the strongest hallelujah you'll ever hear when you have been on such a path that has been so hard and so heavy and so alone and filled with so much loss and grief. And even though you tried to incorporate those moments of happiness too, it's just like on the soul, it feels heavy. It's felt heavy. And something has shifted and moved, and is this outer illuminance of those things and who you truly are is starting to shine through. And it's going to become even more prominent here in the near future. You're going to have this ability to, I'm going to say it, enjoy life again. Enjoy the simple things in life. And it's almost like we have so many things torn and ripped from us, to find gratitude and to really find ourselves through the things that will happen regardless. It's how we go through them that creates this huge change.
Mom, I want to go.
You guys can't come up. Go see Daddy.
No, how do you say we can't come in? How do you say no?
Okay, I see Wild Woman. Ooh, what's that? All right, let's see who's working with the collective here. I'm going to use the Mystic Martian Oracle, guys, and then I have Earth and Air signs scheduled here shortly, but I'm going to have to take a short little break, get me some coffee. Right. Who's working with the collective at this time? Ascended Masters. Ascended Masters. I wish I could find the book to this deck. Bubba! Danny Cash is home. We have Gaia. And overcoming limitations. Lady Portia. Karmic release. Let go of the need to be right. So, and it's like that part of our brain that is programmed on fear. It's like, yes, you are experiencing things that are out of the ordinary, that are supernatural, that are pushing you and shaping you. Pay very close attention to the messages that you're receiving. Gaia's out here saying, I'm your biggest supporter. Mother Nature, resilient spirit, earth connections, to stay rooted in trust and faith, to stay out in nature. This is the Ascended Master that's working with you. And I was talking about being able... Go see Danny.
Come here.
Go see Cashman. Mama's almost done. Give a little bit of my time for you. How was school? Amazing? Grace, how sweet the sound?
No. You mean my teacher?
You did?
No, babe.
Oh. Alright, Mystic Martian Oracle. Let's see who's working with the collective here. Amazing grace,
You guys can get me.
how sweet the sound. This deck feels like
Can give me.
there was more cards. All right. Oh my God. The fucking hat that was in Cooper's, the card that was in Cooper's hat is the one that comes out. This is who's working with us, the water element. She's like a little magician. She's so funny. And I'm looking down and I see the magician out here twice. She's so funny. Mom, it's my mermaid card. She's so funny. Isn't that too funny? Water element, reflection, kindness, and compassion. Cooper goes, she's not swimming very fast. She's not a very fast mermaid, Mom. And I said, well, she's kind of just feeling everything. She's in the emotions. She's submerged. It's like maybe you are feeling emotions for the first time in such a way that it is forming and shaping you, or being able to feel them and not allow it to where it's not storing in the body. It's almost like it's instantaneously being I heard gratified, but transformed and transmuted into something else. So let's read from this. Thank you guys all for hitting the like button. Good to be on here again. Good to see you guys. I know a few of you have reached out for personal readings. I will be scheduling those and getting the rest recorded, and I will have those completed by the end of this week. You guys should have a link for me. If you are interested in a personal read with me, it is tagged in the link below. Virgo. Alright, we are looking for the element of water. What'd you do? Page 117.
And then I got unbalanced. I swung off, hit the door, scraped a bunch of my skin off.
And you and Cooper should be good buddies. Look at her, she's all beat up. Understanding, emotion, and sensitivity. Water is one of the 4 classical elements and critical energetic force that sustains physical, third-dimensional life on our planet. I said, it seems like somebody's very thirsty.
No.
That sustains physical, third-dimensional life on our planet. It's like, I don't even know. There could be a need for, like, submersion of the body into the water, and I don't know, and maybe while you're in the bath you'll scry something. Anything else? All right, for the Mystic Martian, we've got the third eye chakra, visions, manifesting, and meditation, with the Magician being out here twice collective. I talked about head pain, something that's strong or heavy in the head, the third eye. So perhaps there has been more headaches than usual, or you could be experiencing the exact opposite. Number 112, let's go. All right, third eye. Out of the Mystic Martian Oracle. The third eye is the esoteric term for the higher inner eye that interdimensionally travels through the cosmic doorway and perceives realms, living information of higher consciousnesses. Adepts who have developed third eye are known as seers, clairvoyant, and remote viewers who are observing outside of limited local frequency field. Out-of-body experiences and dreams are functioned through the third eye. Funny, we had the out-of-body experience earlier. Physically, the third eye that tunes into higher frequencies is located deep inside the dark human brain and functions like a projector video camera, capturing the holographic frequencies at the planic field level. Beyond third-dimensional perception, the gateway third eye in Sanskrit and Hinduism is referred to as the Anja, A-N-J-A, which means command and perceiving. Activating the third eye begins through being in a meditative and relaxed altered state of awareness where the human transcends into non-local fields outside of dense frequencies. These states of awareness allow the third eye to witness beyond conditional mind narratives and receive in living information beyond the speed of light. Dang. The third eye is ruled by the sixth chakra that functions within the indigo frequencies of light. Naturally, all extraterrestrial intelligence are highly evolved in the use of the third eye. So, and we were talking about this sacred moment too, and it was pertaining back to this mass awakening that you're having, and I said recalling this information, these experiences that you have received. There's a lot about perceiving here, or being able. I was talking about seers, so very beautiful energy. I'll get you guys an angel number card, and we will be out of here. Not right now. All right, angel numbers. This could be a number that you've been seeing, a number that might show up, or that could just be very prominent at this time. All right. Angel number for the collective. Alright. So you've got number 23 that comes out, talking about endless cycles. Communication, society, movement, and patterns. There are some truths you are resistant to accept over and over again until you are tired and restrained beyond depression. It takes a decision to live life for yourself. Life is all about passion. Then you make a change, and the world around you follows. So we talked about having that passion too, and that's like your gift to so many people that you're around, is when you're very passionate about what you're doing, your entire energy shifts. You become like this very mystical mosaic for many to deeply indwell within that energy, and just it's a very beautiful energy that you bring to others to be. It's an activator. Persistence, number 1212 was the second number that came out. Oh, happy day, an ample eternity. An ample opportunity related to your life's purpose is just around the corner. Take immediate action once it pops up. Of course, a lovely partnership or an epic romance is also in the cards. Ooh la la. All right. Thank you guys all for tuning in. Thank you guys for subscribing. I'll be on here in just a little bit after I charge up. I'll probably do a pull a card for the collective that's watching in the chat when we get done with the air and earth signs. If you guys are interested in that, just hang out in the chat, and my mods will get me a list when it's time to do so. Thank you guys all for being in here. What up, Sadie? I hope all of you have been well. I appreciate all of the emails. Still sending prayers out for Bill. He's one of our members on here. He's one of our mods. Wishing nothing but the best for him, and clearing out some of that old karma, you know, in whatever energy and whatever journey Bill's on. We talked about that. You know, that's where he's going to pick up a lot of tools and wisdom. So, see you, Jeanette. Claire V. Such a good mommy. I'll try to set an alert. Yeah, and I already have the link set for that read. So if you guys want to check that out, just go to my page and click to notification if you guys want to see that. Yeah, see you guys soon. What time is it anyways? I think I have it set for 4:30. So it might be, I'm going to change it probably to 4:45. I've got some other kids I got to get squared away and get them on shore. So sorry for your loss. I know how it is. It's not easy. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, I think all of us never think something like that could happen to us. You know, whether we're raising kids without the other parent because they're passed away, and you know that's happened twice within this family, 3 times within this family over the last 2 years. So, but we are stronger for it. I love you guys. Kisses from Idaho. Take care.